Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for LAMH Huntsville, season 6 or 7, episode 29 or 14, Protected and Using Protection. Y'all, we knee deep into the cash trip. So, when we on a cash trip, that's where drama unfolds and we going to get into it. But real quick before we do, happy holidays to you all. Y'all know I'm 9 subscribers away from getting to my end of year goal of 4,000 subs. If you haven't already, please do your girl a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Like the video, watch it all the way through. Check out my other content, tell a friend and tell a friend, like all the things, all the stuff. It's a free way to help out a growing content creator like myself, okay? Let's go ahead and just get into the mess though. So everyone's gathering for dinner. And you know what really grinds my gears? I hate that the Fleshers call Tisha Tish. Like it's like at least say Tish. It's Tisha, not Tisha. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Stormy and Courtney arrive with a baby in tow. They already ready to go. As soon as they get there, okay. Stormy was like, well, I ain't even really want to come. Okay, I guess they said everybody must attend this cash trip because I don't think a lot of people would come if that's the case. So Marsau is shocked that Chris made Nell's plate. Of course you are. Yes, sometimes it can work both ways. He can make her plate and she can make his. But I mean, it's Marsau we talking about. But he like, look, y'all say whatever y'all want about me. I am not the worst brother any longer, okay? Maurice took that trophy off of me. Maurice said during his interview with Carlos, he was trying to make a little jokey joke when he made those comments about Kimmi being long-suffering and giving him what he needs while he gives her nothing at all. He just making it worse, steadily making it worse, okay? Kimmi, per usual, puts her cape on to defend her man. Mel was like, well, the real issue is if you really felt that way. Not because Kimmi was like, oh, it's just he said it at the time. Why would you say that? Why would you say it? And Melody is like, but why do you feel that way? We need to address that. And Melody is right. That is more concerning. Now, Kimmi, look at her face, she was looking at Melody like, girl, you need to be looking at your man like that. But I digress. Maurice said, you know what? I put her in a bad position and, I'm sorry for that. Again, he didn't say he didn't mean what he said. He just said he was sorry for saying it out loud. But okay. Tisha started clapping. So I'm like, yeah, that's so good. Girl, be quiet. So Nell points out Martell because Martell had his hand up and she like, now where's that ring coming from? Why are you wearing that wedding band? Somebody gonna ask Melody if it was his wedding band from when they were married. And Melody like, child, I don't know. I didn't look. You tell me. I don't know. So Miss Nell trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, why do you have it on? Like, do you think Melody's, because he was like wishful thinking. And she's like, you wishing that Melody would take you back? So Marsau had to be the one to step up and be like, listen, they not together. We're not doing that. That's Melody Cherie Rogers. Okay. She's not a hoe. Like, not too much. And it's kind of ridiculous that Marsau had to be the one, but I'm glad somebody did. Even Melody had to be like, thank you. Goodness. Miss Nell and Chris Fletcher are messy, okay? They want main cast member energy real bad. So Courtney and Stormy leave out. They said, look, we ain't staying here. We got our own hotel, okay? They try to say, like, okay, we got a baby. But Courtney was like, and I'm also not sharing no bathroom with no grown man. And Jack and Jill stuff with those bathrooms don't work for me, okay? I can't say I blame them. I mean, they live in a whole estate, okay? Do you want them to be sharing bathrooms? Shut up, please. Someone asked Courtney if he wants Marsau to babysit. And Miss Nell was like, he ain't watching no kids. Courtney was like, Marsau don't even watch his own kids. And I know that's right. Okay. I never forget when he almost gave his son food and his son was allergic to the food. Like, you don't even know your son's allergy. Like, my goodness. Oh my God. Tisha said that he don't even take the boy to the barbershop. But anyway, that's besides the point. So Marsau was like, he was sitting there looking like, why everybody keep mentioning babies? Like, Tisha, did you mention the conversation we had earlier? So they talk about the pregnancy test, and they probably gonna be talking about this the rest of the season. And when I say I'm already over it right here, right now, honey, I don't care about this fake storyline. But Mel defends Tisha, and she was like, look, even though you're snipped, there's a small chance that she could have gotten pregnant. It's not 100%. Mel clocked in, though, because she was like, and furthermore, with all those cheating allegations you had, she never questioned you. And well, I mean, when you're right, you're right. They showed flashbacks, and Miss Wanda was in one of those flashbacks. And side note, I miss Miss Wanda. Keke trying to like fill in those shoes, but it ain't hitting the same for me personally. So the ladies go to the hot tub. Mel has on shades, and Tisha like, oh, you look like Martell. And Melody was like, girl, what? And she's like, because Martell had on shades earlier. People don't wear sunglasses? Like, what? First she had a problem. Why are you wearing them? It's dark. Why do you care, Tisha? So Mel gets right to it. She like, listen, it look like she been sipping. And she like, I can't believe I had 4 kids by a dude that never made me climax. And everybody was like, girl, what? How? So Tisha was like, well, did you ever talk to him about it? They was married for 14 years, was it? I'm sure she's had the conversation a time or two, Tisha. Use your common sense, girl. Okay, that's why the people be coming at you the way they do, because where do you even... Anyway, so she was like, well, I mean, I had mentioned before in season 1, and they showed the clip, they pulled out the receipts, where Melody was like, I like when somebody, talk dirty to me in the bedroom. And Tisha's like, but I mean, that's not going to make you climax. And then they had to be like, listen, what works for you works for you. What works for her works for her. These are different people. 2 different people. Like, Tisha, worry about what's going on in your own bedroom, please, sis. So Melody was like, look, intimacy was not in the forefront for my marriage like it is with Maurice. Well, it was in the forefront for Martell. That's why he had a whole girlfriend on the side. But that's neither here nor there, girl. But Kimmi should be a lawyer, because she's stepping in defending her raggedy husband yet again in her confessional. So I'm like, everybody thinks like all he thinks about all the time is just sex, sex, sex. If that's not the case, that's not what he said. He said he needs it, honey. That's what he said. So Kimmi shares that she felt Maurice protected Kiowa, his ex-wife, more than he protects her. And this, I recall her saying this before. This ain't the first time she said this. That is a problem, a big one. So Tisha says she doesn't think that a grown adult man who had this conversation more than once before is aware of what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing, okay? But anywho, Nell was like, well, look, I can relate. I know all about it. Melody, ain't your time. Sometimes you don't got to be like, yeah, me too. I know firsthand. Sometimes you just got to be a listening ear, girl. But anyway, we know you can relate, girl. Matter of fact, everybody sitting there should be able to relate, even Nell Fletcher, because I mean, they already talked about his discretions and infidelities and everything. I'm sure at some point, every single wife there has felt unprotected and disrespected. Okay, shout out to Malcolm X. So they're all actually getting along. Tisha starts talking about her her husband. I actually like the ladies getting along and having girl talk. It's been a long time since we've seen it. I like it. But Melody had a good point, because I forgot what Tisha said, but she said something about him. And Melody said, look, sometimes as women, some women, we hear what we want to hear, not what he's saying. Men can be saying one thing. He can say, I don't want you, but maybe we can work it out in the future. You're going to hear, maybe we can work it out in the future, and you're going to hold on to a girl, let it go. So the guys gather, they playing dominoes or pretending to, and they discuss pregnancy test gate. Martell and Marsau are talking about wives having illegitimate babies and like how it happens so often. Like, y'all making it seem like every time a woman gets pregnant is somebody else's baby. Please stop. And Martell want to egg it on because misery loves company, honey. Martell he just needs to shut up, okay? So you had a whole baby outside. You don't need to be talking about. Matter of fact, you need to just sit back and be quiet. So Maurice and Chris actually defend Tisha, and rightfully so. They were like, well, she had these symptoms before when she was pregnant. So, I mean, she just panicked and just took a test. Like, I wouldn't have made a big deal out of it like you are right now. She's not even pregnant. So it's like, you let's let it go. Marsau dragging it. He dragging on this Tisha cheating BS. Don't nobody believe Tisha cheated. I don't know everything he doing. I wouldn't be really mad if he, but anyway, I'm just saying. So Tisha and Marsau later on, they get to their room and they start arguing about pregnancy test gate again. Tisha's offended because he's low-key accusing her of stepping out on him. Marsau keeps saying she's a gaslighter. No, sorry, that's you. You still the gaslighter. The irony, the nerve of it all. Maurice walking by, being nosy, walking the halls, patrolling like a hall. What is it? What they used to call them in school? Hallway patrol or something. Yeah, why are you walking the halls trying to catch all the drama? So he stepped in. Marsau trying to break their conversation up. Like, I don't need you to talk to her. And she like, I can have a conversation with my brother-in-law if I want to. Like, back off. But he tried to calm Tisha down. Tisha slept in a separate room. Let's wrap this up. Let this episode be the last time we talk about pregnancy gate, okay? So at 2:30 a.m., Maurice just happens to be patrolling the halls looking for a snack, like he don't know where the kitchen is. And he just so happens to stumble upon Martell bringing in an unidentified mystery woman. Because he was just available and free. Okay. So the next day, pregnancy test gate is still dragging on. The Scott wives are getting their makeup done. I'm surprised we've seen them getting their makeup done, but they're having a conversation discussing cheating and how men can't handle it like women can. I wish women would stop handling it and start leaving, and maybe they'd stop doing it. But Martell is lusting after Tisha again, because this ain't the first time he did that. He like, look, she got a new body, okay? She got a new body. She got her body done. So not saying she got her body done. My goodness, Martell. She looking good. He need to keep her in the house. Martell is trash. Like, sir, that is your friend or co-worker's wife. Please get a grip. Martell said 99% of wives are unfaithful. 99%. Not. Sir, get off my screen. Where are you getting this from? So Nell and Chris are talking. They're getting a game set up. Nell says she allowed Keke to come on a trip. She's so messy. There's really no need for Keke to come on a trip for me. I don't want to see her and Tisha arguing anymore. She don't even need to come back next season, quiet as a skip. Chris mentions that Marcel had company last night. Nell's making a big deal, trying to compare the two. I don't really think there's a comparison. Do I think it's disrespectful with Melody being in the home? Yeah. But I mean, let the streets tell it. They said Melody stayed in the hotel as well. So, I mean, but I still think letting Keke come is worse. Now, next week when she get there and they got to kick her out and tell her she got to leave, it seems like it might get a little spicy. So meet me back here next week. Check out my other content, more videos to come. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.